Well, if you're going to play football in Arizona, a dome and air conditioning, those are two good things to have, and we've got both here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway from Glendale. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And to throw right away, Thompson Robinson. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10. Tillman motions to the left. The DTR going to throw it here. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Thompson Robinson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Here we go. Blue striker. Ultra.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Forced out to his left. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Thompson Robinson now to throw. Midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Steal, black. Claws red. Slide through.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, check mega.
To throw his DTR. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Let's go.
Ford will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. In motion left is Wilson. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 32 on the play.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Look at this, a tight end carry. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
On the set.
The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Down. Red. Yellow. Blaster. Six. Steal. Check. Steal. Check.
Thompson Robinson now.
And his throw here's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here we go. Right, white, red, cycle. Blue striker. Black ultra. Striker. Check striker. Ready?
Thompson Robinson now. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Cards will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Again, it's Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Third and 3.
Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
as the first half is winding down.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Slide through. Smash, red. Strike it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Murray a give. This is Connor. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6.
Murray now to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To throw is Murray.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
That pass completed to Dortch. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Murray going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Here's Murray.
He'll get this to counter underneath.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And this brings up a third and goal. From the gun, Murray. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yellow. Come on, set. 6. Mega. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA.
Ready, set.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Ready, ready. Watch out now. 50 series. Hey, go steal. Go pitch.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Through the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 15.
45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
17. Mega, mega. Ready, ready.
Again, they turn to Ford. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Second and 7.
Black shot. Red, yellow, cluster, 6. White, white. Red, cycle. Set.
Thompson Robinson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Black ultra. Gray green. Check smash.
More the motion man right. The DTR going to throw it here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Well, the defense circling now. Fourth down and 7.
We go blue. Steel black. Ultra, ultra.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Cedric Tillman
With an amazing diving catch.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10.
The drive will start with Connor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Murray now. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On the ground, it's Ford. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Check Fury. Yellow, go. Ready.
They run with Ford. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
With that kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
It's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1.
Ready.
This is Ford. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. Pause. Red. Slide through. Set.
Here's Thompson Robinson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy
From 8 yards out.
And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Murray.
That is caught downfield by Harrison.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Murray.
Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Oh, man, that could wind up being the key play of the ball game right there. Defensively here, you know they've got no timeout. You've got to keep them away from the sidelines. Here, not only do they get the big yardage, but they get out of bounds as well.
Murray to throw. The quick slant caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this